Sofrito Lovers, this is Ben Ramos bringing you this week's mukbang from my palatial home in the Northwest Bronx. It's the Bronx, it's the home of hip hop and salsa. I am bringing you Wingstop. I haven't had Wingstop in a while. I've got some of their, fries and geez, I've got two set of wings, and this is how bad my memory is. I'm pretty sure that this one right here, the one furthest from the camera, is actually spicy Korean, and this one here is Hawaiian. These are two flavors that I've never had before. I'm gonna start with the Hawaiian. Look, check this out. Oh my God. Oh, I love drumsticks. Definitely the Hawaiian. Look at that bite. I've got some ranch on deck. I've got 8 wings. I don't know if I'm gonna finish all 8 on camera, but enjoying. Oh, and I've got some ranch. The sauce, the Hawaiian sauce is pretty good. Look at this, it's nice. It's nice and sweet, but not overpowering. I can still taste the chicken. I hate it when wings are covered in this sauce and you can't even taste the chicken. All you get is sauce. An interesting pairing with ranch. It didn't give me napkins. Really good. An interesting pairing with the ranch. Don't know if I love it completely because, this sauce is kind of sweet. Ranch is kind of sweet. Sofrito Lovers, I hope you're doing well. Happy Women's History Month. I believe this is my first mukbang of March. Yeah, happy Women's History Month. Saturday is International Working Women's Day. A month, especially in the world of education, this is the month where we honor the contributions of women to American culture, politics, and history. Ridiculous. Women should be honored throughout all of our curriculums, throughout all of women's contributions should be honored and recognized on a daily basis, especially when those of us who are involved in education and civics. We shouldn't wait for a 31-day period of time to include women. We should be uplifting women in our history every day. It's the same thing that I said about Black History Month. Black history is American history. It should be taught every single day and not just in February, the shortest month of the year. You know what? This mukbang is dedicated to women, extraordinary women. 5 extraordinary women in my life. My mother who left Puerto Rico as a teenager, 16, 17 years old, to come work in a sweatshop in the United States so that she can send money home to her mother and father who were farmers. My mother was part of that generation of Operation Bootstrap that left Puerto Rico to work in, sweatshops and in horrific conditions in order to survive. So she gave up her youth. At 16 and 17, I wasn't trying to provide for a family. I was running around New York City like a knucklehead with no responsibilities whatsoever. But my mom was here, toiling away in a factory, which I'm sure the conditions were inhuman and the pay was zero. Nowhere near, a livable wage or a minimum wage. So, Women's History Month, I uplift my mother, my sister, an extraordinary woman. I'm gonna try one of the spicy Korean ones. I'll taste it before I dip it. Ooh yeah, spicy. Spicy and savory, really good. I'm impressed. As I was saying before, the foodie in me interrupted, uplifting my sister who helped raise me, as much a mother as she is a sister, protected me, loved me, gave me good advice, helped set me on the path that I'm on. A mentor of mine, a political mentor of mine, Doña Rosa, a woman who passed on, an extraordinary woman. Growing up, I didn't really know my grandparents. I visited Puerto Rico very infrequently, and when I was there, I was very young and didn't take advantage of getting to know my grandmother, my only living grandmother. My father's mother died before I was even born. So I never had that relationship that a lot of people have with their grandmothers. So a woman like Doña Rosa, who was a political mentor and an older woman, it gave me an opportunity to have that surrogate grandchild relationship. She was an extraordinary woman who was an activist from the time that she was a child to when she died in her late 80s. Doña Rosa, I uplift that incredible woman. I am who I am today because of her guidance, her history, her strength. Just an extraordinary woman. Not famous, not that well known, but still had an extraordinary impact in political work in Puerto Rico, in the United States, in the Bronx, and definitely in my life. Another extraordinary woman was another political mentor named Espy. She was a teacher, a trainer. She helped set me on the path that I am on, giving me the perspective of how important it is for us to build allies, how important it is for us to have an international perspective, to think globally but act locally. She helped allow that. She also helped instill the concept of building organizations and being organized and work planning and evaluating and really building. She was one of the first people to really train me outside of my professional world in organizational development and how important it is for us to create institutions that are extensions of the community and are beholden to those communities. So 3 women, 2 more. I uplift another. I uplift another sister. Her name is Doña Vera. She was another woman who was very much another grandmother figure. I was very lucky to know Doña Rosa and Doña Vera at the same time. Both women one was in her early 80s, the other one was Doña Vera was in her early 90s. Listening to her stories about political activism and organizing at a time when women were nowhere near the leadership table, despite the fact of how much work and leadership they really were contributing, they were never at that table. And she was one of those women who demanded that they be at. And they demanded that years before the feminist movement ever was founded. She was another surrogate grandmother figure. And one of those women that when she spoke with an eloquence and articulation and intelligence, a presence and gravitas that was remarkable and unmatched. When she spoke, If you were intelligent and wise, you listened because you knew she was going to drop history, science, mathematics. Not just history. She was going to drop science, history, mathematics, civics. She dropped it all. You know how the kids say, well, they don't say it anymore, but back in my day, used to say people were dropping history, people were dropping science. She dropped history, science, mathematics, everything. So every time she spoke, I pricked up my ears and said, get ready to listen to wisdom, get ready to listen to experience, get ready to take what she's going to take and process it through this modern era and see how I can really apply it. And most of the time, overwhelmingly, most of the time, it was so worth the listen. Just this sage, old, powerful shaman woman, warrior sister. She was amazing. Again, another grandmother figure. I don't know if I believe in God, but I do believe in a lot of celestial forces and fate. And though I did not have any relationships with my biological grandmothers, Doña Rosa and Doña Vera in particular were the grandmothers that the universe gave me at the time that I needed them. And I uplift those sisters. One more. These fries are spectacular. Oh. I definitely like the Hawaiian a little bit more than the spicy. I'm going into a little bit of a food coma, but I know that there's one more sister and I want to mention her. Doña Rosa and Doña Vera both have passed. These were women that definitely influenced me at a critical period of time in my development as a community activist, person in the political world in my early 20s. Another one is a sister who's still in my life right now. Her name is Lulu. This hellified, brilliant, intelligent, powerful woman who teaches, who teaches by example, but also through her experience and her engagement and her interactivity with people. Her interaction with people is a better way to phrase it. I'm gonna have another spicy one. I'm very blessed to have her in my life. Anytime I have an opportunity to have a conversation with her, it's so much gain, so much experience, intelligence, brilliance, wisdom, and so savvy, and so just always an extraordinary scholarship whenever I get to speak to her. And she talks about her experiences working in the political Puerto Rican community for over 30, 40 years. Just every time I talk with Lulu, it's just, I gain so much. I gain so much insight, so much knowledge. She challenges me to think in new ways. That's what all of these 5 women that I uphold, including, you know, my mom and my sister, in different ways though, but definitely the last 3 or 4 political ones. I don't, wait a minute. I feel like maybe I'm giving you 6 instead of 5. Yeah. My mother, my sister, SB, Doña Rosa, Doña Vera, and okay, yeah, 6 women. Definitely she challenges me to think in different ways, to challenge my own bullshit, to challenge my own absorption of the patriarchy, you know, my own experience. It's extraordinary. You know, happy Women's History Month. Happy International Working Women's Day. Six women, folks. And there's a whole bunch of other women that I can name. Those are the six that pop up to me. Pop up in my mind whenever I think about influential women. So good. I know I said I like the Hawaiian better than the spicy, but I just had one of these spicy drumettes and damn. Now I'm kind of on team spice. The fries are so banging. Sofrito Lovers, once again, for the final time, happy Women's History Month. Happy International Working Women's Day. Women hold up half the sky. They are a blessing. Our mothers, our sisters, our aunts, our grandparents, our cousins. An amazing blessing, and I want to honor all of them. I'm around incredible women all the time at my job. The moms that I encounter that are working 3 or 4 jobs just to take care of their kids, and many of them, of course, single moms. Uplifting them all. Sofrito Lovers, this was the mug. I'm going to finish the rest of these off camera. If you like this video, share it. Leave me a comment below. Tell me about some of the women that have shaped your life, that have influenced you, that inspire you. Down in the comments below. Como siempre, follow me on my blog, sofritoinmysoul.com, Sofrito in My Soul, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For those of you that are new, bienvenidos, bienvenidos. I'm sorry, I should do that at the beginning. Bienvenidos. Those of you that are new to the channel, you'll be getting another mukbang this week. Como siempre, con mucho amor. Go out there, go taste for yourself, go have some culinary adventures. Como siempre, mucho amor.